कुछ मुश्किलें नजर आए तो मेरा आपसे अनुरोध है वो आप राजा महेंद्र प्रताप सिंह जी को जरूर याद करना, आपका हौसला बुलंद हो जाए।
Prime Minister Modi recently laid the foundation stone of a university in Uttar Pradesh's Aligarh, named after the late Raja Mahendra Pratap Singh. With this, the BJP hopes to honor the Jat King along with reaping political benefits in the poll-bound state of Uttar Pradesh. So who was Raja Mahendra Pratap? Born in 1879, Raja Mahendra Pratap Singh was a freedom fighter, a Marxist revolutionary and an alumnus of the Aligarh Muslim University. He in fact entered Lok Sabha as an independent candidate from Mathura in 1957. The British put a bounty on him. Well, yes, the British put a bounty on his head and he took asylum in Japan, from where he continued the freedom struggle. In 1932, he was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. He was praised for exposing British brutalities in India and promoting education in the country. The Jat King. Raja Mahendra Pratap came from a royal Jat family of Uttar Pradesh's Hathras. He inherited his estate from his father, Raja Ghanshyam Singh, who was a friend of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, who founded the Aligarh Muslim University there. In fact, Mahendra Pratap Singh was drawn to India's freedom movement and the struggles through the speeches of nationalist Congress leaders such as Dadabhai Naoroji and Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Disregarding his family's views, he became a Swadeshi and vowed to fight the colonial rule in India. He was in fact liked by Mahatma Gandhi. He was the first to form an Indian government in exile, meaning he established a provincial government of India in Kabul in the middle of World War I in 1915. This earned him quite some respect from a wide spectrum of Indian society, and among them was Mahatma Gandhi, who had a special place for him in his heart, of course. Returned to India. After almost 32 years of exile, Mahendra Pratap Singh finally returned to India in 1946. By this time, independence was only a matter of time. The British colonial rule was crumbling and the Congress was preparing itself to run the Indian government. In 1957, he entered electoral politics from Mathura and won the Lok Sabha seat as an independent candidate. In fact, interestingly, he had then defeated Bharatiya Janasangh candidate and former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Why remember the Jat King now? Well, with UP Assembly polls due in 6 months' time, Mahendra Pratap Singh's name comes at a time when Jat voters, particularly the farmers, are said to be upset with the BJP over the 3 new farm laws. Since November 2020, hundreds of protesting Jat farmers have been camping at Delhi's borders, demanding the scrapping of the farm laws, among other demands. Rakesh Tikait, who emerged as the face of the farmers' protest in Uttar Pradesh, has now been mobilizing his supporters to teach the BJP a lesson in the assembly polls. Among these, Raja Mahendra Pratap Singh's rise from history books to the electoral fray is to level the political field of Western Uttar Pradesh for the BJP.